Hey, coach. So right now I am making all my plays in practice, but I'd say during the game I mess up on routine plays that I would normally make. So I think I'm like a mental block or something. So do you have any tips for this?
Man, I went through the same thing so many times, especially in high school. I went through this phase where um, basically I had a mental block. I would, or even throwing. Like I was just talking to Ishmael about throwing across the diamond because I had the yips. If you played this game long enough, you're gonna have mental blocks on defense and offense. It's part of the grind. As far as defense goes, one of the things that I kept doing is it's basically the little things you're saying. It's your self talk. So the little guy in your head is telling you, like, hey, field the ball this way, throw it this way. Are you getting that little guy talking to you while you're on defense?
Yeah, I think it's in practice I don't have the pressure of the game, so I'm just going through the motion and making those plays. But in the game, I'm thinking about making the throw and feeling it cleanly. So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think that
So
might be part of it.
Yeah, so the little guys in your head basically pulling you away from everything. Okay. So yeah, basically that's the whole key of being an athlete is conquering the little guy in your head. The little guy's going to tell you, hey, don't make a mistake. The little guy's going to tell you, you can't hit right now. The little guy's going to just keep chirping on you. It's like the little devil on your side, it's going to happen. But your goal is how can you defeat that? And one of the things I did was positive self-talk, telling yourself instead of saying, you know, um, don't make an error, tell yourself, hit the ball to me. I'm gonna throw across a diamond and it's gonna be an out. Like changing the story that's in your head. Because right now the story is I feel pressure. I feel like, I don't want to mess up. And you're looking at the world and you're looking at the game different. If you should be looking at it as I'm not going to or hit me the ball, it's an automatic out. Like you really on defense,
Right.
tell yourself that. Tell yourself I'm the best infielder on this team. You hit me the ball, it's an out. And once you start keep telling yourself on defense, you'll start doing that stuff because you're just changing the story in your head. And so that's the key to being an athlete. That's how the athletes get to the next level and then the next level. They're changing the story in their head. You think I was on defense in front of 30,000 fans and I wasn't scared? I was scared. I was
Yeah.
uncomfortable. I was doubting myself, but on defense, I was still saying, I'll hit me the ball and I would field that ball and I'm going to throw it across the diamond. And once you start changing the story in your head, then that's when you start making those plays. So you
Yeah,
right
that makes
now,
sense.
yeah, right now you just got to change the stories. When you're on defense, just tell yourself, I'm the man. Hit me a ball. I'm the best player on this field. It's an automatic out if you hit it to me. And then when you field the ball, don't even think. Go right at it and throw as hard as you can, and you'll start throwing it right to his chest, and it'll become athletic again. See, that's what I was saying about earlier, is that now we started playing baseball and everything's become professional. Everybody's professionals now. Like you're thinking like a professional. I need to make this play. I need to perform. And you've lost the athlete mindset. You've lost the competitor. The competitor says, hit me the ball. It's an out. Do you play basketball?
I have played basketball. I don't play right now.
It's the same thing I was saying to Akil. If I was playing you right now in one-on-one basketball, would you let me beat you?
I definitely try to beat you.
See, look at that. Your mindset right now doesn't even show me that you're a competitor. You gotta be a competitor right
Yeah.
now. Like you need to be like, there's no way you're gonna beat me. Like that's
Yeah.
how your
Right.
mindset should be right now. You should even say, man, no, I would crush you. Jermaine, I would crush you one-on-one. Because if I was your age and I was talking to me, if the role was reversed, I'd be like, with all due respect, I'll crush you, sir. I literally say that right to you. So,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
mindset should be different. That's how you should be on the field. I know in practice you're thinking like that. You're like, there's no pressure. I'm gonna just make the play. I'm the best out here. And then when you get on the field, you're thinking about the failure. So hello.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's did some weird stuff right now. But that's basically just changing the story in your head and being a competitor. Man, you got the skills, man. You got the skills. Believe in yourself.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, John. And let me know how you do. Start changing that story in your head.
Yes, sir.
Little guy in the head, just like throwing issue. The catcher in the movie Major League Two had couldn't throw the second. Yeah. Oh, that's funny.
All right. Y'all have a good night.
You too. You got
right.
John.
Yeah.
What grade you in again?
I'm a freshman in high school.
Ah, man, you got a long time. You're good.
Yeah.
Just change that story in your head. Be a competitor, man. You the best on the field always. One of the things I would advise you to do is create a mission statement. It helped me so much. Basically, what it is write down, take some time. You got tomorrow, it's Sunday. Take an hour and write down, who are you as a player? I am the best defensive player on the team. I make routine plays consistently. I drive the ball to right center. If a fastball is away, I'm a hammer it. If there's runners in scoring position, I always score them in. And basically create a whole essay document saying those things. Honestly, let me show you mine. Can you guys see it? Yeah, you guys can see it. Okay, so this is actually one of my documents, and it's in my mental game course. I have a mental game course for students. I haven't put it on as far as like put it out for sale yet for you guys, but for my other students, I definitely have it out. But basically, this is what you're gonna write. Can you see it?
I can see it.
Okay, so like this is exactly what I wrote. I am a Major League Baseball player. This is I made this in 2013, the year before I made it to the major leagues. I am a Major League Baseball player. I am a winner. I am talented. I am a hard worker. I am lucky. I take advantage of opportunities, blah, blah, blah. So I go through this whole thing where it's hitting, defense, wrote it all out. And then I have pictures. And what I do is, for example, this one right here says, I am a 10-year Major League Baseball player and a 5-year straight MLB All-Star. And I visualize myself being on that line with those guys. And you basically go through that and you write down everything. Write down all your positives. Write down everything you want to be as an athlete. Let's go to defense. You're saying, actually, I'm with hitting first. Hitting is, I am the best hitter on my team, period. I aggressively swing at strikes and take balls, which always put me into hitters counts. Hitters counts such as 0-0, 2-0, 3-1. And when I'm saying this, I'm visualizing to myself and I'm telling myself, yeah, this is who I am. And so now you are conquering that little guy. You're telling yourself you are great, you know? And then defensively over here, I love making routine plays and diving plays and then coming into the dugout and everyone giving me high fives because of my defense. And I see everybody on my team giving me high fives as I say this. And this is something that you should do. And I advise all my players to do is go home and sit down and write down. And all the statements are I am statements. I believe in myself. And this right here transform you as far as your mindset. So I highly recommend you definitely do this. This is actually straight up from, you know, what I've done in my career, and it's helped me a ton. And it goes on and on. I took this right here and I read it all out and I turned into an audio, and I would listen to myself before games, tell myself I am the man. And you nod and be like, yeah, I am the man. And then when you go out in that field, you just become the man.
Yeah, I'll do that tomorrow. That's some good tips.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. And all those doubts, the stuff that you are doubting right now and thinking about your pressure, do the opposite, change it. I always make those plays. I'm consistent. And I read this 3 times a day. So right when I wake up, I read it. Right before a game, I read it and listen to it. I actually read and listen to it. So I read it right when I wake up. Right before a game, I read it and listen to it. And right before going to sleep, I read and listen to it. And I did it every single day. And I really made sure that this is who I am. And you can't just do it like this. You can't say, I am a Major League Baseball player and expect to get results. You got to say, I am a Major League Baseball player. Like, you see how I'm saying it with emotions? I'm like, that's the only way to change. Yeah. That's the only way to change like your mind. When you start doubting yourself, when you start thinking about the fear of failure or whatever, you got to say, I am the man, and you got to say it with emotion, and that changes your whole thing. You can't just think it. You have to say it out loud. So, I mean, I can go more into it. And again, I'm going to be having a course that talks more into it, but here's just a little bit of rundown on what you could do.
Yeah, that helps a lot. Thank you. Thank you, Jermaine and Philip.
Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed this, you'll love my mental game videos, and I'm going to put them right over here so you can see them. So thank you guys. I appreciate you. Click that like button and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video.